If you can't pistol squat just yet, then don't worry. This Pistol Squat for Beginners series will teach you the necessary steps you need to take in order to achieve your first pistol squat. Coming up. Hey, it's Oskar from GoPrimate here, and in part 2 of this series, we're going to do the basic exercises that you're going to need to practice in order to safely achieve your first pistol squat. The best way, in my opinion, to work towards your first pistol squat is by first building the necessary muscle mass that will support your knee, and then building the strength that's required for you to actually squat yourself all the way up. So in phase 1, we're going to focus on building that muscle mass and strengthen those muscles that will support the stability of your knee and therefore allowing you to safely achieve your first pistol squat. So it's going to be 3 main exercises that I'm going to give you here to work on. The first one is going to be seated pistol squats. Now the key things you want to keep in mind when doing seated pistol squats are the following. Number 1, you want to make sure your weight is mainly on your heel. Number 2, you make sure you push your knee slightly out, so not excessively, but slightly push the knee out. Number 3, really push your hips back while you sit down on the chair. And number 4, really actively squeeze that glute on the way up because it's a very strong muscle and we really want to engage that muscle as much as we can. So on the way up, really actively squeeze that glute with that mind-muscle connection. And number 5, keep your arms in front of you. This is simply going to help you maintain that proper balance. Now when you're able to do 15 repetitions on each leg for 3 sets with that 3-0-1-0 tempo, then you're ready to move on to the next phase. Exercise number 2 is going to be step-ups. This is very similar to a pistol squat in terms of the movement. It looks very similar, but it's easier to do because it doesn't require as much mobility, and also it's just a easier exercise in general compared to a full pistol squat. Same thing here. We're going to be working for 15 repetitions for 3 sets with a 3-0-1-0 tempo, and you're gonna have 60 to 90 seconds of rest in between each set. And if you want a more detailed video on step-ups, then you can have a look at this video right here. It's gonna guide you through all the things you need to focus on when working on step-ups. And the last exercise is going to be Poliquin Step-Ups if you have access to do this exercise. So you will need a slant board that's on a slightly elevated surface, and you're going to be doing step-ups from this position. So it's going to be a very short range of motion, and for that reason we're going to be doing 15 to 20 repetitions with a 2-0-1-0 tempo, and here we're going to have 60 to 90 seconds of rest in between each set. Now, this is a super effective way to target the VMO, so that T-drop muscle, the vastus medialis oblique, and that muscle, like I mentioned, is heavily involved in knee stability. So those are the exercises we're going to be working on phase 1, and I'll repeat, when you're able to perform 3 sets of 50 repetitions with a 3-0-1-0 tempo on the seated pistol squats, then you are ready to move on to phase number 2. Now in terms of actually setting this up as a workout, you will start with the seated pistol squats, after that move to step-ups, and then you move on to your Poliquin step-ups. So this is something I would recommend you do twice a week. That's it for this video, guys. Hope you found it helpful. If you got some value out of this, then please leave the video a like, it's all appreciated, and subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to optimize your body weight, ring, and at-home fitness training. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.